Welcome to Very Dad Ideas. We're making up a show after we put the kids to bed. My name is Nye, and I'm here with my buddy, as always, Daron. How you doing, buddy?
Hi-yo, prayer hands. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How was the audition today? You went to an audition, right? Is that
Oh,
right?
yeah, it was. It was a low budget film audition that's going to be shooting up in Petaluma. And let me tell you, these don't come around that often up here in the NorCal. And gotta say, so it was a self tape, one of those things, and they say send in your self tape, make sure it's this and this, and two
Right,
different takes, and
right.
slate separately. You're gonna need to do all these things. Make sure you're
What
off
was it
book. Do
for?
all
Was it
this
like
other
what kind
stuff.
of character was this?
This guy,
Yeah,
Nye, was the role of clipboard man.
clipboard man. Oh,
That is a guy with a clipboard. I don't know. I don't know if that threw you. I don't know if that confused you at all. But so clipboard man informs someone in the script that they can't do a thing, and I use my clipboard to sort of check my
block him,
facts.
block him.
Yeah.
It's like,
So my wife is a lawyer,
yeah.
and she makes a very high hourly, and I pulled her away from her job to help me do this. And so she comes in and she goes and she reads the two different parts, and she's been dying to do something like this. Did a bang up job now, a bang up job, and we do it. They would prefer it if you send it up on Vimeo, you know. So I'm like, okay, I do it on Vimeo, but they want to have the way that they want to do Vimeo. You need to have a link for them to click on. Well, if you want a link on Vimeo, well, you have to have the Plus package,
Right,
which if you buy it for the year is $84.
right.
So I spend $84 to
To
do an
have the
audition.
to have the plus
And it
package.
took me 2 hours to get it done. And long story short, when I sent it in, the email receipt I got is like, we got your audition. The role of clipboard man has been killed from the script.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is Vimeo. Vimeo's got to be making little auditions for people, trying to get them to get their Plus package. Well, it's not, because I
Did you call him
emailed
up?
Vimeo like 5 minutes later, and I said, like, a
I'm
refund. They were
on
like,
to
no
you.
problem.
I'm on to your little scheme. This.
I'm on to you, shitbags. Yeah, and so no, everything was fine. It was just it's just funny because as an actor, you are the lowest on the totem pole.
Yeah,
You
the
like
lineup.
they're just like, line up. You may have spent all day doing this, and the part might have evaporated.
Yeah.
Anyway, you do it or you don't. We don't care.
But if you
And
if
we
you're
all know
success,
that, but
but if
it's
you're
just it
successful,
was
you
just interesting.
become like powerful, like Tom Cruise, and get to start religions, right? So it's just like
Mm,
you got
if only,
the top
you
cream,
know.
so you have to
Oh
go
my
through all that
gosh,
shit just to get to that, right?
just to be Tom Cruise, and then oh, and that's where it starts to get good,
Right,
right?
because then
I
the
mean, it's
nostrils
probably
just
really
start.
great for Tom Cruise.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, Tom Cruise or a Clooney or a
Mm,
Pitt.
yes, a
Oh yeah,
pit.
it
Oh
could be
yeah,
good.
the
It could be
dream,
good.
the dream.
The Dredge.
I think.
Isn't that the guy who writes songs? The Dream. The
What
guy named The Dream.
the dream? I don't know.
Check your Rick and Morty. I know I'm right here.
Oh, I've only gotten my way through like 6 of those episodes, man. Because like I,
Boy, they're the worst fans. Apparently,
well,
apparently
I'm
the chef
huge.
once sauce
I'm a
thing really
huge
blew them away.
fan, but I have a newborn,
Oh
so
yeah.
that takes all my time. And then if I'm anywhere close to a couch, I'm not watching television. I'm sleeping.
Oh,
So
ouch. Don't even say it.
yeah,
I just got a little relaxed vibe.
did you a
I
little
just, I just
a
almost.
little? Oh, that sounds
I think I
awesome on
just
the
dozed off a
couch.
little bit. Oh, so good.
So let me
Ouch.
go through a little bit of the docket of tonight's show.
What
So
are you watching right now? You watching a show?
yeah, we're doing the Americans. And
Oh, right on.
yeah, we're doing that, and then we also we did the first episode of season 3 of Mr. Robot, and
Oh,
we're also
we watched a couple seasons of
we
Robot.
sprinkle in Portlandia just because it's so mindless. It's like a nice like sort of after dinner mint. After you've like watched an Americans, you're like, oh, let's just sprinkle in a little like 20-minute Portlandia before going
I
to
throw in
bed.
a Portland. I throw in Portlandia when I'm cleaning around the house.
Oh, really?
Walk around, put the Kindle wherever it is, and just let Fred and Carrie
I
do it
gotta
for
tell
me.
you, man, YouTube is monopolizing my life, which is why I want to like. I feel like this is why I'm big on making a live streaming show right now, is because I feel like a lot of the really good content I'm seeing out there and being attracted to is coming from the internet. And so,
You
anyways,
mean porn? Are you
oh
talking
yeah,
about
that's
porno?
right. Well, didn't you know that this is going to be dad porn? We're going to have a whole channel about
Porno
that.
and cat videos. Yeah.
It's going to be
And
huge.
not in that order,
I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
it's more cat videos
I
than
have to be
porn.
quieter because already I'm waking the kids up. So this is
Oh yeah.
already a success. Tonight's episode, we are going to do the first bit. We're going to deal with the announcer character. He's going to guy that announces the show, right? Um,
Indeed.
and then we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do a 10-minute live draw, which is just when Daron and I shoot the shit and I draw whatever comes to my head, and then Daron will vamp on top of that. And then after that, we'll take a break and we'll come back to a bit that Daron and I are both super pumped about, which is ShockDave. So we will.
Shock Dave.
So we'll see a bit of that.
You're welcome in advance.
Okay, and we will wipe, and we'll do another 10-second countdown, and we'll be into our.
And we're coming back with what?
We're coming back with the announcer. So I'm going to show you the announcer boards, and I'll pitch through as I see it, and then we'll talk about that 50s character and stuff.
Okay, great.
Okay. So welcome back to Very Dad Ideas. So this is a half-hour show, but we're going to have an intro with an announcer character. So I wrote up a little thing for Daron to start thinking about. This is my first thought on this guy, and it's because you came back to me with this like 1950s kind of like high speed, like super motor mouth card salesman, right?
Super peppy. Yeah.
So like, give us a little some of that if you can.
Good evening, everybody. You have reached a Very Dad Ideas hotline. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are in a grave danger.
Right.
Please get under your desks.
So
hold your head between your legs and get ready to kiss it all goodbye. The North Koreans have dropped the big one.
There you go. That's our intro and cut. We're done.
That's it. That's all we need.
The whole episode.
All of us are only going to be around for another week anyway, so fuck it.
Right. So
Feck it. I meant it as an Irish way. I didn't mean, I didn't mean a hard F. I meant like a.
Stay optimistic, will you?
Oh yeah, no, I'm crazy optimistic.
So we push in on this character where he's like, Very Dad Ideas is a live stream shown, and then he pops up one hand and the other between a voice actor and a cartoonist, and then
don't do those big gestures. Your wooden computer just totally flattened out. You went like this and you hung there.
Wait, can you wait until I actually have a machine that's going to scream?
You're frozen again. Yeah, that hurts. Rage. Are you enraged? No, not. Okay, no, you're good.
So who put the kids to bed? It flies across the screen, and then it says by making shit up on the computer, and it flies on the right hand side, all the comments, and then something draws on the left hand. But it's very smashy kind of cut. It's kind of just like it does the whole what's it called? Disclaimer. The disclaimer at the beginning that says, hey, this is what this is about, and this is what these jokes are about, and be careful they square a little bit. And that's what we're trying to do, like a really smashy, maybe 10, 15 seconds of this announcer character.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, I like that. 10, 15 seconds of it, that's awesome.
So this is kind of the character that I thought I would start with. Like, he's got a sweater and he's got a tie. Can you see this?
No.
Update, damn you.
Come on.
All right, well, this character should be seen.
So are you sharing it on your screen? Is that so I'm supposed to see it?
Oh, you know what? Did I not share? Let me share this. Share screen.
Right, he goes like this and he goes like this, and like there's a picture. Wait, okay, something's happening.
Something's happening. So
yeah.
So
there it is.
So you missed this entire pitch. I should just do it again. Okay. Well, great. I'm going to pitch it.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah.
I'm going to pitch it all again. So this is what he looks like, right? I thought sweater, tie, kind of like, Maybe he has a couple of gray streaks in his hair. I don't know. But then pushes in onto him quickly where it says Very Dad Ideas is a live stream show between a voice actor, bing, and a cartoonist, bing,
Oh yeah.
who put the kids to bed, boop, and make shit up, blah, blah, blah.
That's good.
And then it pops to a close-up of him and says, warning, they have been known to say, and then in like text back here, it says, what would we say, like grannies or like diaper,
Funky Winkerby.
yeah, and diaper dick, and it goes ding, 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 and then the rest of it I think is text.
Oh yeah, bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rest of it I think is just kind of high speed, and then we cut back on this at the end. And I thought it would also be funny if we had like him just a smash cut of him going. Something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally hear that. Like he's just yeah, maybe if it is the 50s, right? He's got the pipe right there, right?
Right.
And
Well, that's the thing is
giant glass of bourbon.
That's what I thought of it. But I thought maybe the pipe. I don't know. I mean, what is it filled with? Could he like? I don't know. I mean, we could do something crazy with this, but I think it's.
I like that.
I think he's just. It's good as like a 1950s announcer. Doesn't have anything in depth like that, and as long as we keep it like, he's fast hitting. He's fast hitting everything. I think it'll be funny. It'll be funny. So there'll be room in the show to come up with other guys, but I think this is our first.
Oh yeah, no, this guy has to bring us in.
Yeah, and then maybe.
Very Dad Ideas is an internet live streaming show with a cartoonist and a voiceover actor, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Who put the kids to bed?
It's like a Dan Aykroyd laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Like before Dan Aykroyd started making vodka.
Did he make vodka or did he make wine? I think he was a wine.
He's the guy who makes the skull vodka. Have you ever seen in a bar? It's like a clear skull.
Oh, well, that's a easy. Like if you're gonna make a liquor, like how does anyone tell the difference between one vodka or the other? Right? It's all just like rubbing alcohol.
Packaging. That's how people tell the difference. They're buying the same charcoal, like triple filtered charcoal vodka, but
right. Give me the one that has like the frosted glass deer on it, or the one that has like the knobby. Is it really? No, that's pure water.
This right here is pure enjoyment. Hedgy vodka.
All right, so let's take a break, a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll do a live draw.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab another beer here.
ShockDave.
So we do a live draw first. Though I was thinking that between each of these segments, I would get Jen to write like a 2-minute piece, and then it has a countdown, and then you could do a before and after, like like the Transformers when they're like the Transformers will return, and then we play a 2-minute. We play a
ShockDave will return. The Transformers. The year is 2017. The Transformers have moved their entire show to Very Dad Ideas.
Maybe I should just admit
Here on their home planet of Cybertron, ShockDave.
Maybe I should just admit that this whole show is just an elaborate ruse to get you to do all the Transformer voices for me, and like.
Fuck yeah, man.
All right, dude. This is a live draw. So this eventually we're going to have people streaming up on the right-hand side. Tell me if you can't see this. That's why I wanted to use Discord. I wanted to have people in our own.
I still think we can. I still think that's going to happen.
It's just the new rig has to happen.
Yeah. Well, and isn't it OBS? Isn't really it's OBS, and they'll.
Well, I mean, I have watched like it's amazing. I feel like I'm into like it's almost sick how many 14-year-olds I've listened to tell me how to do YouTube crap on the internet, right? Like it's just
Oh, they are worthless.
all the
They
tutorials
are
are just
worthless.
16-year-old kids with their computer telling me how to stream like Team Fortress 2 or like, you
Sitting
know,
down with a sandwich they didn't even make.
right. Exactly. Anyways, so this is a live draw. This is a where, anyone can just make up something and go at it. Eventually we'll probably have some more structure. But I'm just going to start drawing something and then hopefully Darren and I will have a conversation that comes out of it. So what do I draw?
We should draw. We should draw like what Discord would look like if it worked.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh wait, but first, there's a bunny.
Right. So how about bunnies?
This is perfect. I already love it. I already love it.
Bunnies in
This is
Discord. This is a bunny in.
Hey, have you seen Blade Runner, by the way? Speaking of Harrison Ford movies that I just brought up.
I have not. And
I haven't either. Oh, is it Tiny Bunny?
It is Tiny Bunny. Shit, we should do.
Tiny Bunny.
Man, we haven't done that in a while. That'd be great to bring that
No,
back.
we haven't.
That would be great to be.
Is it Headmaster Tiny Bunny?
Yeah, I don't know. This is Tiny Bunny like communicate. I guess who's he talking to? Like a
Yeah, I mean he's probably talking to a cat or Batman or a dog
is that's what it does? I don't know.
or a fox.
It's a fox. That's what it is.
Dude, are you guys? So is Griffin into like Kid Bop on Pandora and shit like that?
No, but we do have a kid channel on Pandora that we've been doing. Why?
Well, I mean, have you guys listened to What Does the Fox Say? Like,
No.
dude, get high and listen to that song. I mean, get high and listen to that song.
Is that maybe that should be the official sponsor of this
It's
channel?
fucking dynamite. That song is fucking dynamite. And you have to watch the original video. It's like they made it in Sweden, or not Sweden, Greenland, Norway. I don't know, some fucking place where this made perfect sense, and they are genius. It's a genius song. Oh my god!
It's called what? Let's write it down.
What does the fox say?
What does the fox say? I'm writing this down for our 3 viewers.
There you go.
Does the fox say?
There it is.
And I guess maybe like, what is it about? What is the show? What is that song about?
It is a song that questions, since no one's ever heard a fox say anything.
Oh.
Does he say stuff? And if he does say stuff, what might that be?
So I put stars between because I figured that's what Discord, the magic of.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's star powered.
Is this? It's called Discord, right?
Those are little Matt Damons and Ben Afflecks just sort of making it all happen.
Oh, I see. Like movie stars.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you live in Hollywood.
Oh God. Oh, dude. Let me tell you, I have been like. Explain this to me about producers, and is that they go to the client and the client says, "Hey, I'd like to see 5 shots," and they go, "Oh, that's great. How about we give it to you tomorrow?" Without even asking the client when does he need it, because the client actually doesn't need it till the following Friday. But what happens is the producers go because they want to grovel up to this client or whoever's ahead of them. They say, "We can have it by tomorrow. Isn't that great?" And they go,
Right.
"That would be amazing." And they come back to us and they go, "Hey, here's an impossible amount of work, and guess what? You have no time to do it. Go." And then you bust your ass.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
You, and
I
you
don't
get,
know why
wait,
the
wait, wait.
rest of
Wait,
works like that.
And you get it done, and then they give it to the client, and the client doesn't actually look at it till next Friday. Like,
Right.
It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy.
Right. And you know what? I think the higher caliber the work is, the more, and sort of, like a producer, right? Like a producer can't do that work. So he has to go to somebody who can get the work done. What
Right.
he can do is get you on the stick, right? And just sort of beat you until you get it done.
Yeah,
Because this happens all the time in my wife's work.
and I
Like
understand. we should be beaten. We should absolutely be beaten because it's about getting. But what they should also do is go to the client and say, realistically, that takes this much time, as opposed to promising things that like put everybody into a bind. And I think it's just
Well,
because they don't have balls, you know?
well, and then if everything is all hands on deck and everything's an emergency and everything's a top priority, guess what?
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing is.
I mean,
'Cause it's-
I actually
hey,
really.
that doesn't look like a Star Killer base.
That's no moon.
What the fuck, man?
I do think that we
Cool.
should just have an absolute episode where we completely tool on Star Wars. It's just from head to toe. We just because I think
Let's see.
I'm completely done. I think I'm completely done with Star Wars. I think I'm over it.
It's a Death Star, but then okay, all right. What if we put a Death Star into another Death Star? It's like J.J. Abrams running around with a check. I got this much money. I got this much money.
Lens flares everywhere.
Oh my God. Well, what will power it, JJ? The sun.
All right.
Brilliant.
All right.
I got this much money.
Just for that, I'm going to add a lens flare to end
Oh yeah.
our
Oh damn.
to add our live draw.
Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
this is the end of our live draw. I think
boom.
this is pretty good. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna do Shock Dave, Darren's favorite.
You are welcome.
Okay, and we'll take a break. All right, so same kind of thing as. Shock Dave.
That's right.
So I guess we should talk a little bit of history about where Shock Dave came from. What do you where did it come from originally? Do you remember the story or no?
Well, we were concerned that if we were to use Shockwave, that we would get just
Oh, yeah.
sued.
But I think
Because this is going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
it goes further back than that, Bo. Like when you were doing a voiceover for me one time, you just
That's right.
You just started.
That's right. We were working on a show that you had made.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 years ago.
Long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and we decided. Well, I think part of it is that we decided that one of the easiest things to do would be to animate Shockwave, because all he ever does is the
Light flashing.
in the middle of his face lights up, and when he's talking.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
So well, I think it was just mainly that you just started vamping in the booth. You just started going like,
Maggots,
the space bridge is fucked.
Space bridges, let me screwed up. He kind of sounds a little bit like Arthur.
So, anyways, I cut some of the Transformer footage to that. I should see if I could find that. Maybe we should just play that. I don't know. And it was hilarious. It cracked both of us up. I think we were the only two people in the universe that thought it was the most funny thing in the world. But anyways,
It's on our Facebook. It's on my Facebook page or something like that.
Is it?
Right?
Maybe we'll link to it.
I think you posted it there.
Yeah, we'll link to the original. And so we decided to develop a sketch, a live sketch, using
Right.
ShockDave. So here's what I
Sort of a game. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I thought. So first of all, I think he needs his own symbol, and I wore my shirt
Oh,
specifically.
yeah.
Right, like SD, right?
Sort of Decepticonian.
Yeah. He needs sort of a symbol that we can use to wipe the screen with. But like, so first of all,
Speaking of wipe the screen, is your wife trying to get into the show?
yeah.
Does she want to get paid?
Yeah,
she's going to get paid.
She's trying
Credit and
No, I think she's cleaning up the couch. Right, royalty checks for background characters. Open on Cybertron.
we actually have lives. Yeah. Yeah, they put up with this shit. So hence, and so we wanted to go along with it. We wanted Shockwave back, but we wanted him our own. Yeah,
So
and there's fucking Cybertron.
So
right?
here's how I think it opens. I think it opens with me saying, "Hey, Daron, stop listening." You go out of the room, and then I ask the audience for 3 suggestions. Right? So I know 3 things. Okay?
Yeah.
You come back, now you don't know anything or whatever. We open on Cybertron. We push in. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yep. Then we close in on the space bridge, right? And then we can cut back to this because I think eventually I want it to go like and the beam come
Wait, you
in.
just went out.
Oh no. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So then
It's just going from like slow, medium, and fast. Like the connection just like it just revs in between those 3 things just all the time. Oh, there he is.
right. So
It's looking good.
so what I thought is you could do this like you could open with like oh my god, I'm so hammered. I did something the night before. Whatever, or like, what is it about raisins?
Why do you have to buy a 30-pack of cores? A 6-pack would do it nicely.
Right? So I give you like a minute or whatever.
Overestimated my drinking capacity, and I
And then I thought,
probably was bending Rodriguez last night. Oh,
so then I give you ShockDave says incoming transmission. We cut to this to the space.
coming.
The space bridge opens. It delivers the first thing, and then we come back, and now ShockDave is like looking. You see this? Does this make sense? I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah.
like he's like
yeah.
standing in the foreground, and then the background is these doors, and then the doors open.
Are the doors to the space bridge?
Yeah, yeah. So the doors open. So he's standing in the foreground, and then like let me see if I can show you. The doors open, and then there's a space for me to draw, right? And so I can just sort of like, start. The example is
Yeah.
so like let's say the audience says
Oh, that's awesome.
says like a duck or whatever. You have to start guessing
Right.
what it is and just kind of like vamping and doing it. And I don't know if you're selling it or whatever it is you want to do with it. And then when you get it, I'll wipe the screen with your symbol.
There's a once-in-a-life opportunity. Has anyone ever met Howard the Duck? Does anyone know who I'm talking about?
Right, as soon as you
He's
get
quite a rambunctious fellow.
as soon as you get that, I wipe the screen with the symbol like the Transformers, and then it will wipe the exactly. And then I draw
Yeah.
the next one, and then we cut back out of it. We're side to side, and I just tell you how many you got right or whatever. And then if you just like decide to go off on a rant,
On a long, winding ShockDave tangent.
I'll just cut to like him, in the middle of the screen going or whatever, and then
Right.
we could also throw in like we could pre-record, you know, uh, Sound Dave or Optimist.
ShockDave must be stopped. Cost.
But it'd be better if he was like ordering a pizza.
Wait a minute, Prime! No one can do Scatman Carruthers. That's the problem.
No, you can't. You can't. But you
No.
can't. You can't do a Starscream either, though. No one can.
No. Not without. I mean, that guy.
That was genius. That guy. Who was that? He was like a stand-up comedian, right?
He was a stand-up comedian. He actually he was in the pilot episode of The Simpsons. He was Monty Burns, but he died pretty quick after that.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I
Yeah.
did not
And
know
so
that.
that just got rolled into the guy from Spinal Tap. Who's been doing it forever.
Who's been doing? Oh yeah. Harry Shearer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maggots. Starscream.
So, what do you think of the Shockwave pitch? Do you think that's?
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And you know what? You didn't even have to pitch once you said Shockwave.
Oh, ShockDave. I'm sorry. It's ShockDave
ShockDave.
because we don't want to get sued by Hasbro or whatever.
Once Hasbro gets wind of this, once they see that we're just making moves and money and shit just like that, they're gonna climb all over us.
They're gonna come down with us on our lawyers. Well, don't look now, man. But I think we actually did an episode. I think we have this. It wasn't a live stream.
No.
But I'm going to edit it, break it up, put pieces in, and hopefully the whole package will kind of seem like what I think the episode.
Live-ish.
Well, it won't be live-ish, but it will be a template for us to work off of, for us to be able to like. And I want to have the scripted intro and the breaks kind of, and we have our ways to kind of get in and out, and then the rhythm gives us that chance to kind of do those three segments, you know.
Well, and then this is also sort of like the last wooden computer cast, right?
Assuming Amazon is correct and my CyberPower PC, I blogged about it. You can check it out on verydadideas.com. But that's coming in the
I've
mail.
heard of that place.
That's coming in the mail, and then when I have that guy, we're going to set up, and the idea is to have this be a live stream where using Discord, we can build up fans who come in and can give us ideas on the fly, and we can bring them in on live and this and that, and we just sort of have a great sort of, you know, dad therapy on Thursday nights for guys who put the kids to bed and want to come and make shit up with us. Look at that!
That's right.
I just sold our show right there at the end.
You did. You just sort of it as a place for dads to come and let off a little bit of dad steam.
That's right. So
sounds vaguely dirty, and it is. It's crazy dirty.
It's going to be horribly dirty, but
oh my god! Shower.
All right, so I think should we call it?
We should call it.
All right, good man. All right, good episode, man, and we'll see you next week.
I think it's a very good episode. No.
And we'll see you next week, Thursday at 9:30. Take care.
Same dad time, same dad channel.
Same dad.